Pranayama meditation practice. So happy that you are here. We will be practicing the Ujjaya Breath, which is a beautiful, calming anchor for the mind. It's an inward anchor, and our focus is going to be on love. So we're going to be focusing on how we can love ourselves, how we can go through life in that state of love, that divine principle which is omnipresent and makes up all things. So let's begin as we finding a comfortable seat. I have a little cushion right under my sacrum and tailbone. It helps to, it's on the edge here of your buttocks. It helps the pelvis to be nice and neutral. So I really enjoy that. Some people like a cushion, some don't. I like to keep my spine straight during the pranayama meditation practice because that is going to support our energy systems, the vayus, the nadis. We have that great river, the Sushumna nadi, that comes right up through our spine, the core of our body. And if we're straight, it allows that to be stronger. And we want those energy systems in our body to be strong and vital, because health begins in the energy systems. It begins in the meridians, the chakras, the vayus, the koshas, the nadis. And when the nadis and the energy systems and the subtle body start to get out of whack, that's when the physical body begins to create sickness. So if we can keep that subtle body really healthy and vital, our physical body will follow with that vibrant health. I like to bring all the hands, the fingers touching and the thumbs touching, and to create a nice closed circuitry as I go into my pranayama meditation. And meridians all get activated as I'm touching the tips of my fingers and my thumbs. So it's resting in this comfortable seated position, finding the hand mudra of your choice, lengthening that spine, and closing the eyes, beginning to drop in, and just taking a few moments to breathe into that belly with some mindful breaths, noticing the breath. Nice, slow, deep breaths into the belly. Nothing else existing but the breath. Breathing into the breath is extremely blissful and ecstatic if you can be very present. It's just the simple act of breathing. Allowing everything to calm down. Breathing into the belly triggers that relaxation response, triggers that parasympathetic nervous system to kick in. When you feel safe, feeling that earth below, supporting your body for this practice. And taking this time now to set an intention for yourself, planting that seed in that fertile ground of your consciousness. And releasing that intention, this or better, this or better, this or better. And gently and kindly open your eyes. I'm going to show you the Ujjaya Breath if you don't know it. So Ujjaya Breath is also called the ocean breath because it sounds like an ocean inside of us as we breathe this breath. So I'm going to show you how to do this breath. This is how I learned it. So keeping your mouth open, take your hand up and Imagine you're fogging a mirror or a window. Feeling that sensation in your throat, that glottis muscle engaging as you fog. And now close your mouth, but continue that same motion like you're fogging. This is a gentle engagement of this throat muscle. So we're going to be breathing with the mouth shut as we are creating that ocean sound inside of us. And it's that sound we're going to focus our attention on. The sound of our breath. And then our focus is also going to be on love. So let's gently closing our eyes again, breathing into the belly, using that Ujjaya breath. And bringing your awareness to that gentle, calming ocean sound inside of you. Almost like it's waves of love, just crashing into inside your own being, basking and bathing you with love. And bringing your awareness to the sound, stilling your mind if thoughts come in. Bring all your focused attention to this sound inside of you, this beautiful Ujjaya ocean breath. And gently engage those bandhas. Mula bandha is your pelvic floor, Kegels, Uddiyana bandha is the belly, comes up a little and in a little. Charandala bandha, the chin comes in a little, and the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. And we're practicing our attention. Our attention is on the Ujjaya breath. And as we go through this Ujjaya breath, I'm going to be simply offering and inviting you to ask yourself a few questions. Staying engaged in the Ujjaya breath and just contemplate these questions just gently. Keeping yourself engaged in the Ujjaya breath. I invite you to ask yourself, what does love look for me today? What does love look like? If I was to be the deepest and greatest expression of love today, what would that look like for me? Contemplating that question while staying focused on the Ujjaya breath. Keep that Ujjaya breath flowing, that gentle sound of the ocean inside your being. Ask you another question. How would it look like today if I was the greatest expression of love for my own self today? What would the greatest expression of self-love look like today for me? How would love look like today if I was confronted by a challenging person in my life or someone I may call an enemy? How would perfect, wide open love look? Knowing we can set boundaries, but our heart can be full and open. How does that look? How would it look as I move through my daily activities of washing the dishes, taking care of the people I take care of, my job, driving through traffic, as this wide open, pure love, the deepest expression of love? What would that look like for me? What would love look like in an interaction with someone who had very different beliefs than myself, different political preferences than myself? How would perfect, wide open, unstoppable love look like for me interacting with someone with a different opinion? How would love respond to someone who criticized us, who was harsh in their words with us? How would perfect love respond? Seeing your perfect love responding to some negativity or criticism from another. And for our last few minutes, we're going to engage in a Taurus love breath. And as we inhale, we're going to see the energies coming into our body through our heart, our root chakra, and our crown, filling our body with love. And as we exhale, we're going to see that energy pouring out our crown and our root. And they're going to circulate out like a fountain and around the body, surrounding the body with love. And the heart will expand in all directions like a sun, shining that light out. Inhaling, the love will pour in, and exhaling, the love will pour out into fountains below and above, into the heart, surrounding us in this cocoon of love, a torus of love. So beginning on your inhale, allowing that love to shower your being, inflowing into your being through the crown, the root, the heart, all directions. And as you exhale, allowing that love to spread out around you, to fountain up out of your crown, to fountain down from your root and surround you in this Taurus bubble of love. So continuing on your own as you inhale, bringing all that love in, receiving, basking in the love, and the exhale, expanding that pure love out and that feeling of joy, and feeling of surrounded and protected by this love. Continuing at your own breathing pace, keeping your focus on Ujjaya Breath in this beautiful Taurus, basking of love in and around you. Divine love, self-love, flooding your body and surrounding you. Allowing your own being to be showered with love from yourself, from the divine, from the universe. contemplating what that would look like to love yourself so fiercely, so devotedly. Honoring your truth at all times, putting yourself first, not selling out on yourself. Thy own self be true. Taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, socially. What do you need? What are your needs? Filling yourself with loving and positive thoughts and people that are around you that are loving and positive. And letting the Taurus breath go. And taking this moment now to scan back in, noticing the inner being, inner aliveness, this infinite inner universe within you. Bringing your attention there, noticing, feeling into it. This inner being. This inner true nature. Becoming more and more intimate and attentive to the inner self. Through meditation, bringing that attention inward, basking in that kingdom of heaven within us all, equally loving, equally powerful, equally divine. And bring your attention back to that intention that you set and you planted in the consciousness. Bring some more attention, bring some sunlight, water, fertilizer, so that that intention can bloom into your physical life as a physical reality. Bring yourself back to the intention now. And taking a moment to honor yourself for this practice, this time, this attention towards yourself. Taking that time for yourself as an act of self-love. Acknowledge yourself for that. Praise yourself for that. And we will conclude with a namaste. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, of light, of truth, and of peace. When you are in that place in you and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I am Grace for this mindfulness pranayama meditation practice. Please check out EcstaticYoga.Studio for our yoga teacher trainings and retreats. We have them in Costa Rica and Lava Hot Springs coming soon. Wishing you a beautiful and blessed day.